Krofft Supershow. The Krofft Supershow. The Krofft Supershow.
All right, group, gather up. Gather up. We're going to start the show now, and I am going to do a solo.
Oh, great, Captain Kool.
Thank you.
Far out.
Yeah, but it's a very difficult solo, so I need you guys to give me a hand.
Oh.
And now, turkeys from the turkey!
Red as a rose, grape as a jelly. Melt something white that's good for your belly. You should drink milk 1 glass every day. Drink it at school, drink it at play. Drinking milk puts us on the right road. And if you don't drink it, the cows will explode.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah?
See these long, slender fingers?
Yeah?
And see these luscious red lips?
Yeah?
You know what I can do with them?
No, what?
Mongo! Mongo!
Suddenly, a clap of thunder is heard and Mongo appears, wearing a suit of armor. He's polishing it.
What are you doing? Oh! Sorry about that. I got this at a garage sale over at King Arthur's. What do you think? I think you better change and help me with my problem. You got it!
What is your wish, O Swami of the seashore?
Look, see that girl? Oh, I want to get to know her real bad. Hey, no problem. I will zap her with a love spell. When she opens up her eyes, the first person she sees, she will fall in love with. And that person will be you.
What, that's all it takes?
Hey, would I kid you? Watch.
Lorraine, what's wrong?
I don't know. I feel really weird.
Mongo, you zapped the wrong girl. Whoops. Close, but no cigar.
Lorraine is still wobbly as Ace and Duncy, 2 hoods, walk by. Suddenly, Lorraine is face to face with Ace. She's snuggling up to him.
Ace, you gorgeous thing, you. Has anyone ever told you you look just like the Fonz?
Yeah, I guess I've been told that.
Oh, and a leather jacket, too. Very cool. Very handsome.
Well, you want to, what, you want to wear it for a while?
Oh, Ace, you're so sweet.
Ace puts the jacket around Lorraine. She's giggling and walking away with him. Duncy is following. He doesn't know what's going on.
Donald, you've got to do something!
You're right.
Donald. Come on, Donald.
Oh, Case? This isn't love. It's all a big mistake. You see, Lorraine is under a spell.
Oh, a
And she-
spell.
Yeah.
Let me
And she-
spell something for you.
No. Oh,
How'd you like a F-I-S-T in your F-A-C?
no, but good spelling, old buddy.
Good stuff.
Mongo. Mongo.
You called, O Sultan of the Surfboard?
Mongo, you missed Daisy with your love spell and hit Lorraine. Oh, now she's in love with Ace.
Oh, well, that just goes to show what a terrific spell it was.
Mongo, you've got to save Lorraine from a fate worse than death.
Yeah, grease poisoning.
Well, I'll just have to come up with a spell that cuts grease.
Mongo waves his hand and pops away. Now, we are at Ace and Duncy's beach hideout. Lorraine is with them.
Gee, I really dig your vibes, AC baby.
Who are those people behind the rock? Why, it's Donald and Christy.
Where's Mongo?
You can never find a genie when you need one. I heard that, Donald. I heard that. And after I went all the way to the Amazon just to help you.
Oh, Mongo, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Listen,
This is a leaf from the front bush. Now, if you can stick this on Lorraine's forehead, I can break the magic love spell.
Mongo holds up a large green leaf with yellow spots on it.
Okay, but you've got to distract those creeps so I can get to Lorraine.
No problem. I'll send those creeps to the moon.
Mongo is making one of his famous magical passes. Magic Mongo is making Ace and Duncy's motorcycles go flying through the air.
Our bikes are flying away.
Choppers! Let's go.
Stop! Hey, what's going on?
Hey, come back here, you crazy copper. Not exactly what I planned, but it worked.
Quick, Donald, now's our chance.
Lorraine, this is gonna sound dumb, but I gotta stick this leaf on your forehead.
You can take your leaf and sit on it.
Lorraine, you can't go with a jerk like Ace.
You're right. I'm not gonna go with him anymore.
Great.
I'm gonna marry him.
Marry him.
Uh-oh. Here comes Ace and Duncy, and they are mad. Ace is going after Donald. They are nose to nose. Donald is trembling.
Oh, Lorraine, come on!
Donald. Guess who?
You know what I do with leftover turkey, don't you?
Oh, the knock, the stuffing out of it.
You know where my office is?
I gotta figure out a better way of handling Ace.
Well, we better do something fast. We can't let our best friend marry the biggest creep on earth.
Well, look on the bright side. She could have fallen for Attila the Hun.
We're back to Hooley's hut again with Ace, Duncy, and Lorraine.
I figure we ought to get married in the right setting. Like the pool hall.
Oh, terrific! AC baby!
Donald, Mongo, and Christy are watching this with sadness. How can they get Lorraine out of this mess?
Donald, you've got to put that leaf on Lorraine's forehead and break that spell.
I know, I only wish I knew how.
Hey, like I told Benedict Arnold, if you can't beat him, join him.
Here comes Donald and Christy, although you would hardly recognize them because their hair is greased and dressed like bikers with leather jackets. Who's following them? Why, it's Mongo with a pompadour almost a foot high.
Yeah, like with some action. Hey.
Hey, you guys look really bad.
Like we're disgusting. Hey.
And us bad dudes want to join up with you bad dudes.
Oh, AC baby! They want to join us. Ain't that terrific?
No.
But AC, if they want to join us, why can't they join us?
Okay, sugar lips. They can join.
But Ace,
Zip it up. You just gotta pass the initiation first. Huh? You know, some simple tests.
The whole group is gathered around Ace. He's bending a large iron rod. He hands the bent rod to Donald.
Now, I did the hard part. All you gotta do is straighten it.
Hey, no problem for the champ of the choppers.
Look at Mongo. He's making a magical pass that Ace cannot see. Suddenly, the bar springs to life, bending into a giant pretzel, and Donald is trapped inside.
It ain't perfect, but he did it. All right. Now, all we want is a few basic skateboard tricks, okay?
Hey, no problem for the master.
On the sand.
Now, Donald is on the skateboard, but it sinks into the sand, covering the wheels.
Still warming up. Mongo, help! No problem.
Mongo is making another magical pass. Now, Donald is zipping around the beach on the skateboard. He can barely hang on.
Do you see what I see? I'm standing here, aren't I? But I don't believe it. Okay, this is your president speaking. You got lucky, so you're in the club. Hey! But I ain't happy about it. So I'm going to go sulk. Here, I'll help you.
Quick, Donald, now's your chance. Put the leaf on Lorraine's head.
Lorraine, I'm gonna save you.
He sees his chance to release Lorraine from the spell. He sticks the frub-frub bush leaf on her forehead.
Mongo, where did you go?
Mongo, quick, break the love spell. Hi, I'm here. Hey, no problem.
Mongo makes another magical pass. A red flash is hitting the leaf on Lorraine's forehead. She is dazed.
Here we come.
Lorraine, are you all right?
You're back to normal.
All right, I've had it with you jerks. Come on, sugar lips.
Get your greasy hands off of me, you nerd!
She's back to normal.
Susan, can I have the wrench? Come on, Schlep. I don't want to be late picking up Cousin Larry.
Hey, Bear, this Cousin Larry of yours is one bad dude, man. Check this out. Larry Buntrock, teenage ESP genius, who predicted the winners of 6 major sporting events, goes for his 7th today at the L.A. Racetrack Jack.
Wow, is he really that good, Barry?
Well, it's like I say. Genius runs in the family.
Right.
What'd Schlep say, Barry?
He said so does being short. That Cousin Barry is never on time. One moment. I shall employ my ESP. He'll be here in 6 minutes. Well, that's not too deplorable.
Now, here comes Mickey and a big cab driver and Buck, a muscular stable worker. Mickey grabs Buck and points to Larry's picture in the newspaper.
See? I told you. That's the guy who's gonna pick the winner of today's big race. What are we waiting for? Let's grab him.
Mickey and Buck separate and sneak up behind Larry, each from a different side. Larry is studying a racing form.
Uh-oh. I am receiving that feeling again. I perceive 2 fellows sneaking upon something. And what they're sneaking upon is me.
Hey, come back here. Yeah, you're gonna make us rich.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Hey, that was Larry.
Yeah, he's always joking around.
Well, he's not laughing, and neither are those 2 dudes chasing him.
Hey, Larry, quit fooling around.
Help!
Gang hop out of a Schlepp car. Barry is holding up his arm to the crooks, but the crooks pass by and spin Barry around.
Okay, hold it right there, buddy boys. Of course, on the other hand, don't hold it right there.
Barry, we need Wonderbug.
There's no time for that, Susan. Obviously, we need Wonderbug. Hey, Wonderbug! Okay, little buddy, you've got to help Larry.
Now, Wonderbug is going into action. It's racing after the bad guys. Here comes Larry, running and puffing. He trips and falls. He's helpless as Mickey and Buck head for him.
Now we got you.
Here's Wonderbug. The motor is growling and Mickey and Buck back away. Wonderbug is doing a wheelie. Its antennas pull out a rope and start whirling it as a lasso. The crooks are shocked.
I don't believe it. It's Roy Rogers on wheels.
Let's beat it out to the racetrack. We'll grab the boy genius there.
Right.
Hey.
Way to go, Big W!
Thank you. Who were those guys? I'm not certain. Look, fellows, the one thing that is important is my arriving to the racetrack on time to pick my 7th winner.
Hey, Larry, I think maybe you should forget about today's race. It could be dangerous.
Wait a second. I've got a plan. We get 14 Crawlinese paratroopers, the Osmonds, and a tub full of melted Rocky Road ice cream.
Wait a minute. Why don't we try to fool those guys into believing that Larry's Barry and Barry is Larry? And then we can catch them.
Why don't we just fool those guys into thinking that Larry is me and I am Larry?
Right on, Barry, my man.
Yes, that is superlative, cousin.
Now the scene changes to the racetrack. Barry is finishing dressing and talking to Schleppcar.
Gee, Schlepp, I sure hope those crooks believe that I'm Larry. Now, when they do, you give me your old Wonderbug charge, okay?
Gee, Larry, I sure hope those crooks think that Barry's you.
One moment. I perceive. Those Sphinx are getting closer.
Uh-oh, where are they, man?
I cannot discern as of yet. I must perceive with greater intensity. Gee, I sure hope there aren't any smart crooks around trying to snatch this boy genius.
Gotcha, boy genius!
Oops, wrong prediction.
Barry throws an armful of hay at the crooks. They're ducking. Most of the hay is hitting Schleppcar and clogging its horn.
Go get him, Wonderbug! Hey. Oh, Wonderbug, I got him cornered. Go get him, Wonderbug! Wonderbug, don't tell me your horn's clogged with hay!
The crooks have got Barry cornered. Barry is trying to unclog the hay from Schleppcar's horn. Buck and Mickey grab him and pull him away. He clutches the car and accidentally yanks the horn off.
One moment. I am receiving an image.
Of what?
Help! Barry yelling for help.
Uh-oh, what was your first clue?
I think it was Barry's yelling for help. Come on.
Help! Yelling for help!
No, they got Barry.
Come on, Schleppcar, do your thing.
He can't. They got Schlepp's horn, too.
Whoa! Now my man Barry is in double trouble.
Larry, hurry. The only chance we have to find Barry is your ESP.
Look who's standing over a very nervous Barry Larry. It's Buck and Mickey.
Okay, boy genius. It's time to play Pick the Winner.
Oh, sure. Okay. Pick a card, any card.
Hey, quit fooling around. Talking about picking the winner of the race.
Just kidding. Okay. Winner of the race. Pick the winner of the race. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. I'm seeing something. I see 9 four-legged hairy beasts running for a finish line. Yes, that's right. Horsies.
Wow! Hey, that's great! Hey, will you cut it out? Okay, boy genius. What is the number of the race?
The number of the race. Yes. It's a good question.
Yeah! Is it the 5th race? Green? Hey, look. He's supposed to be telling you. Now quit stalling.
Are you getting a message?
I perceive an image. I perceive my cousin Barry, but the image remains fuzzy.
Well, clean up the fuzz, cuz.
He's in stall number 9.
Stall number 9 is right on time. Let's move it.
No, I have it. It starts with a P. Fister. P-F-I-S-T-E-R. Blister.
There ain't no Fister Blister here.
How about Mr. Blister? Busted Blister?
Hey, there's a friendly sister.
That's the one. Friendly sister by 3 lengths.
Wow! Look! She's 25 to 1! We're gonna clean up! Hey, you gonna place the bets. Hey, Bob.
Friendly sister does not have a chance.
Neither does our friendly brother Barry, unless we get Schlepp's horn back.
As Buck runs in, Barry Larry is slumped unhappily on a hay bale, holding the horn. Buck excitedly shows Mickey the stack of betting tickets.
Okay, all the goes on friendly system to win!
Yeah, now we're gonna watch the race. And if your prediction is wrong, then I predict that you is gonna be in big trouble, my man.
They shove Barry Larry into the tack room. Schleppkar's horn drops outside. The crooks are leaving.
What is this?
We are hungry Hungarian fortune tellers, sir. We have had a vision of friendly sister, a finish.
So who wins?
Well, the only way to tell that is by the vibrations of a mystical, magical horn.
A horn?
You mean like a trumpet?
No, I mean like that one. How am I doing? All right. Yes, thank you.
Oh, spirit of the horn, tell us what the future holds for friendly sister.
Oh, the future holds trouble.
Larry Barry flips the horn to Cece. They come around the hay bale. They're pushing one over in front of the crooks. Susan and the gang are running over to Schleppkar. The crooks are chasing them. Cece is putting the horn on Schleppkar. The crooks see Wonderbug.
Go get him, Big W!
And into the home stretch. It's Banana Breath had enough with bubble gum sticking close to the inside. And fans, you won't believe what I see. The car is actually lassoing the two guys. And the winner is Banana Breath. And in dead last is Friendly Sister and two very sorry-looking guys.
See? I told you, genius runs in the family.
Well, genius, let us not forget that your prediction came in last.
Well, Larry may have all the brains in the family, but I got Schleppkar.
Now, turkeys from the turkey!
You would feel creepy and full of grief if you ate a steak without any teeth. Teeth should be brushed right and cared for each day. Then they will feel groovy and chew the right way. So brush them to keep them. And remember it's true. Be true to your teeth, and they won't be false to you!
Super Chick, what are you doing tonight? Oh, the Captain and I have a date. Oh, Turkey, the Captain and Super Chick have a date tonight. What are you doing tonight?
I don't know. You want to go out for a hamburger?
Sure.
Great. Give me an order of fries and a chocolate shake.
Turkey, put that letter away.
But Captain, this is from my nephew.
Oh, yeah?
He's so cute. He looks just like me.
Hey, wait a minute now. Let me get this straight. Either he's cute.
Yeah?
Or he looks like you.
Out of the great Northwest comes the legendary Bigfoot, who 8 years ago saved a young child lost in the vast wilderness and raised that child until he grew up to be Wild Boy.
Lucas, a ranger in the forest, hears a strange buzzing noise. He turns around and is suddenly covered by a yellow light. It's a flying saucer, and it's landing in the trees. Shatu, the hawk, is watching Lucas and the saucer. Sensing danger, she flies off to get Bigfoot and Wild Boy. Shatu rushes off, and they follow.
Wild Boy, Sora Tagamo.
An airplane came down. Let's hurry.
Meanwhile, Lucas is approaching the UFO. He stiffens as he sees two tall, unearthly beings. Thotor and Zorad move slowly towards the clearing. Lucas steps back and falls on a twig. Thotor turns and sees Lucas.
He must not escape.
Lucas tries to get away, but is hit by a ray and engulfed in a yellow cloud, and is frozen in place. Now, Lucas is unfreezing and following the beings with a glazed look in his eyes.
Follow us, Earthling.
Bigfoot and Wild Boy arrive on the scene and stalk Lucas's footprints to the base of the tree.
Shatu was right. Lucas was here.
So right, Doctor.
There's no time for jokes. Shatu thinks a plane crashed. Bigfoot, Maniko Kachawa.
Hey, wait a minute! Wait for me, you guys!
They rush off following the tracks. Wild Boy points to the valley.
There's Lucas.
They see Lucas stiffly walking across the floor of the canyon below, toward the cave entrance. Suddenly, Thotor and Zorad come out of the cave to escort him in.
La cara no ma.
I know. Who are those creatures? Let's get closer.
Report, Earthling.
The minerals you seek are at the bottom of Lake Timberlane.
Good. We will need human slaves to begin mining immediately.
Slaves?
With this planet as a mineral supply, we can easily dominate the entire galaxy.
We've got to stop them.
Taloka, Tambo.
Good idea. You hide and I'll get them to come out.
So there you are. Here I come.
She jumps down the slope, slipping and sliding. Thotor and Zorad hear the noise and take Lucas out through the back of the cave.
Hi there.
Susie.
Dad!
Susie!
Dad?
Take him.
Wild Boy jumps out from behind the cave. Zorad points his hand at him and suddenly, Wild Boy is engulfed by a yellow cloud and is frozen in place. Susie screams and backs away, but they see her.
Now the girl.
Now, Bigfoot is angry. He charges down the slope, every muscle of his massive body rippling. Bigfoot stops and hurls a big boulder up in the air.
Dematerialize.
That did it. Thotor and Zorad disappear. Lucas collapses, and Wild Boy is recovering, and Susie runs to her father.
Dad, are you all right? Dad!
Have to hurry. They're going to make slaves of Everyone at the ranger station.
Then we've got to stop them before they destroy the lake.
But, Dad, you're hurt.
Hurry. They must be stopped.
What does Lucas have on the back of his neck? It's a pulsating green disc. And there's Thortor and Zorad hiding behind the boulder.
Well done, Earthling. You have distracted them. They will be back, and they must be stopped now. There is a place.
Lucas is still in their power.
Wait a minute.
You all right, Susie?
I'm going back to help Dad.
You can't. You're the only one that people at the ranger station will believe.
I hate it when you're always right.
Now, Zorad.
Zorad points to a giant bulldozer. It roars its engine and starts, but no one is driving it. It's heading for Bigfoot and Wild Boy.
Susie, get out of here.
Hey, we can handle him.
No arguments. Just run.
Don't worry about the girl. Stop them.
Washe, Bigfoot. Wanatamba.
Washe, Bigfoot, Wanatamba.
Now, Bigfoot, now.
The bulldozer is now running toward Wild Boy, forcing him back up against the wall of the canyon. Bigfoot is angry. He leaps into the air and lands beside Wild Boy. Now, they are both up against the wall as the bulldozer comes charging.
Excellent. Now to get the girl and complete our mission.
Zorad drops his hand, and the bulldozer engine stops. Now, Bigfoot is pushing the bulldozer back with a massive power in his legs. Wild Boy steps safely away, then turns to Bigfoot.
Wild Boy, Koratagaman, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, Koratagaman, Wild Boy.
Wild Boy nods and smiles, then grasps Bigfoot's forearm in a Roman clasp. Two friends needing and helping each other.
Ramak, Tela, Lake.
I know, and they think they stopped us. So now we have the advantage.
They look to the water and see a diver in a wetsuit. He hands a burlap sack of ore to a man and a woman, who pass it stiffly to each other. They are both wearing pulsating green discs on the back of their necks. Finally, they pass the bag to Lucas, then to Susie, who drags it over to a pile of sacks where Thortor and Zorad stand. This is the way they are going to get the minerals.
Kromtak Monte, Susie.
You're right. And somehow they control them all.
Get more containers.
Susie? Look, there's something on her neck.
Wild Boy decides to try to get to Susie. If he can only get the green disc from her neck, the spell will be broken. Oh, but look what's happening. Thothor and Zorad see them. They are engulfing and freezing them in big yellow clouds.
A few more moments and this giant will be under our control as well.
Suddenly, even though Bigfoot is still inside the yellow cloud, he leaps up, higher, and lands into the trees.
No, leave him for now. We must get back to our work.
Lucas, Zorad, and the others follow back towards the lake. Susie hesitates.
Now, girl.
Yes, Master.
It is nighttime at the campsite. Thothor and Wild Boy are talking.
If you do not tell me how to capture the giant, you will suffer the consequences.
No one can capture Bigfoot.
You say that because he is your friend.
I say that because he is Bigfoot.
We shall see. Everyone will sleep, except the ranger. You will stand guard and alert us if the giant comes back.
Lucas nods and stiffly walks off. What's happening to Susie? The disc on her neck is not green. It's dark. Its wires are disconnected. Slowly, her eyes open. She looks at her father and the others. She quickly shoves a blanket into her bedroll, making believe that she is still in it, and slips off into the woods.
Bigfoot. Bigfoot.
Susie!
Bigfoot. We gotta stop meeting like this.
Susie! Ko Sotra, Wild Boy.
Bigfoot, look. Control box.
Control box?
Right. Everybody there has one. It lets them control what we say, what we think, even what we do.
Wild Boy, control box?
Yes, and my father. But wait, you've got to wait till I get it off them. Do you understand?
Susie, control box. Bigfoot, wait.
Susie hurries back to camp and slips into her bedroll. Everyone is sleeping. She sees her chance to disconnect the pulsating green disc from Wild Boy's neck. But just as she's about to touch it, Wild Boy looks at her strangely. She runs. Wild Boy chases Susie and catches her.
The girl!
She disobeyed the order. She was trying to escape. She must be punished.
Now Susie is pretending to be one of them again. Robot-like style.
I needed a drink of water. He only thought I was escaping.
Tomorrow you will have all the water you need. You will sleep now.
Yes, Master.
Meanwhile, Bigfoot is watching and relieved that Susie is safe. It is now morning at the campsite. The diver, the man, and the woman, Lucas and Susie, are each passing large bags of ore to one another. Susie purposely drops one of the bags. Wild Boy bends down to pick it up. She sees her chance to remove the disc, but freezes as she is caught. She continues to pick up the bags. Suddenly, everyone hears a strange sound overhead. They see a giant boulder fly through the air and land in the forest.
Explain. Sounds like a missile. Illogical. Missiles cause explosions. Look. Continue to work. You, come with me.
Lucas nods and follows. Again, the strange sounds are heard from overhead. It's Bigfoot. He's hurling boulders and logs through the air to cause enough distraction so that Susie can free Wild Boy from the spell by removing the green disc. Susie sees her chance. She quickly grabs the wires on Wild Boy's neck and yanks them free. Zorad sees her and raises his hand to her as she backs away.
No. No! Don't! Please don't! No! Bigfoot, help!
Bigfoot powers his run through the trees. Each step is accompanied by the massive rippling of his giant body. He lands beside Zorad and Susie. Now, Wild Boy runs over and scoops Susie up into his arms. He runs into the brush, followed by Bigfoot.
Bigfoot Maniko Kachawa.
We must get the minerals to the ship.
As Zorad leads Lucas, the diver, the man and the woman with the bags of ore, towards the ship, Susie, Wild Boy, and Bigfoot watch.
Kalnava, Sashi.
If they get those minerals to their planet, they'll be back with more ships.
Wild Boy and Bigfoot decide to distract Zorad and Thortor so that Susie can start to empty the ore into the bags and refill them with rocks. Bigfoot throws a boulder, and the noise rips through the air.
Zorad, a giant.
Another one.
Now that all the bags have been switched, Wild Boy pulls out his lariat and lets it fly. He runs and swings out onto the lariat. He heads towards Lucas and yanks the green disc from his neck.
Now, Bigfoot. Fire!
The minerals and return to the ship.
Zorad and Thortor realize that they are trapped. They take the bags, packed with rocks, although they think it's the minerals, and board the flying saucer. Susie runs in, pulling the control boxes off the woman, the man, and the diver. They all fall to the ground, dazed.
Oh.
They hear a strange sound and look to see the flying saucer rise and disappear into the sky.
Think they'll be back?
Not when they discover the minerals are worthless. But if they do, we'll be ready for them. While we're here, no one will destroy our forest.
La Mana,